Well, oh my. Well, hello, Floppy. Wow, he is big.
He is big. He's very big. So he takes up this whole room and the closet back there. To keep music in here, just to get some background noise. It's
okay.
To them. Alright, you want to go outside? Reaching around.
So what made you decide to adopt Floppy?
It was a very sudden thing, truthfully. Floppy was born in January of 2019, so he's almost 2 years old now. He was born with a condition called shaking head syndrome. It's basically like a tremor. He shook uncontrollably, couldn't walk on his own, couldn't eat on his own, couldn't nurse, so he needed round-the-clock care. It was so bad that he just basically couldn't function. Vets that we sent his videos to trying to get some consultation, they said it was the worst case they had ever seen, that he would only live to be about 2 weeks old. So they were faced with the decision to either put him down or to give him round-the-clock care. The farm he was at, he couldn't get the round-the-clock care just because there were other piglets, other things to do. My husband and I met the pig. I knew nothing about pigs, but I have a heart for animals, so we basically came up with the decision that we would take care of him. So we took him here. We bottle fed him every 3 hours as a baby for about three to 6 months. Now he's almost 2, and he's really adapted and overcome his condition. As you can see, he doesn't really shake very much.
Yeah.
He only shakes when he's excited or I don't have snacks. When he's excited or...
Hi.
So now he's just our pet pig, and he lives in our house, as you saw.
Yes.
So he does come upstairs, not as often as he used to as a piglet, just because he's really adapted to being outside, but we spend a lot of time with him. So if he's outside, I'm outside. We spend a lot of time. He gets along with our dogs pretty well, but they're always supervised because you don't ever want to leave them alone. Through having him, educated myself on pigs and having pigs, and actually have become part of the pig community. So there are a lot of people out there who have pet pigs and who advocate for them. You know, we've become friends with them and have relationships with them. So it's really great. They're great people, and I've learned a lot having Floppy. And it's weird because he kind of came into my life when unexpectedly, but when I needed him the most, I would say. It was right before COVID, and he kind of got us through that and gave us something to do, something to love during those hard times. I wouldn't change anything about it. We love having him. I would never think about not having him. So now we just let him live his best life.
And that's a good thing.
Pigs have over 20 different types of vocalizations. So depending on the way he snorts or the sounds he makes, he communicates with what he wants. So because we spend so much time together, I've learned what those different snorts mean. So like the one in the room was very excited. He gets that way when he sees new people and he wants to see them.
Okay.
He has snorts when we're outside and he's ready to go inside. He has snorts when he's hungry. Pigs actually bark. I don't know if you know that. Sometimes he barks when he's startled. So
okay.
His tail will wag when he's happy. He's very smart. Like when my mother-in-law will come over and feed him for us, he'll come out to the mudroom and point at what he wants. He wants the water, he wants the cookies. So he tries to tell her, this is what mom does. I want these cookies, kind of thing. As long as you're listening, you can tell what he wants. We started a small business in his honor, and we make little piggy crafts, piggy inspired crafts, and we sell them, and we pick a new sanctuary every month that we donate a portion of our sales to. Like I said, I'm part of that pig community now, so I have a lot more exposure to some of these sanctuaries. My goal is to help piggies just like him. I mean, Floppy got his second chance. He's living his best life. Other pigs deserve that also. We didn't really do social media until my sister-in-law posted a picture of him on Twitter to some group. I think it's like Pigs of the Day or something, and he was chosen as a Pig of the Day. And he had so many retweets, so many likes, so many follows, and we actually had an artist in Europe. He tracked down us as the original photo takers, and he contacted us. He said, I've been looking for the perfect pig to do portraits of. Can I use your picture? This is perfect. He's a watercolor artist and he makes greeting cards. So we said, sure, absolutely. And that's what launched Floppy the Pig. So we have been on Instagram for a year and a half now. We post every day. He has over 8,000 followers so far. And he has a lot of followers all around the world. This is Floppy here on the top of a Boink box. So have you ever heard of Bark Box for dogs?
I've heard about Bark
Where
Box.
they do the monthly subscriptions with toys and all of that. Well, there's a pig version, and the company is called Oink Box.
Nice.
And last June or July, we entered in a contest for their box top photo, and we won. So he is a featured pig here on our box, on our subscription boxes. And right now, I think they're being sent out for first-time subscribers. But for 3 months, he was actually just the featured pig where everyone got his box that ordered from them, and he has his Instagram here. So that was really cool for us, and we really love working with Oink Box.
Sweet.
Yeah, and so they actually feature him on Instagram and things too. And in the Oink Box, they always send in a brochure, an educational brochure. This is Floppy also. They featured him here on the brochure from one of our Instagram pictures, and then they just give some nice education pieces inside for you, what's in your box, and tips and tricks and things of that nature. But we were excited because he was on here.
Well, and rightfully so.
Yeah, and then I mentioned to you the artist that reached out to us. He sent us the original watercolor painting he did of Floppy. So this is it. Yeah. And he sent us a nice card, a nice thank you note that came with it. His name is Robert James Hull.
Okay.
And then these are samples of his greeting cards that he made from them. So he was in the birthday collection and then the Valentine's Day love collection. So he's on Etsy too if you ever wanted to get yourself a Floppy card.
Gotcha.
But he's from Europe, and he was nice enough to send us the original, so we love it.
Sweet. Yeah, oh, that is great.
Isn't it? It's from his famous picture that seems to be the most popular picture there, and we took it. It was completely candid. It was a completely candid photo, and it turned out to be the best photo of him. So we use it in everything, in our logo, in our pictures, and people seem to love it. So.
Well, and rightfully so. He's adorable.
Yeah.